Let's try out 2017 Mitsubishi i-MiEV. Boom! Boom! Oh yeah, rockin'! 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. Drive super smooth at highway speeds. Ultra compact design, yet large enough for 4 people. Cargo space from the back to the back of the front seat is 50 cubic feet, and behind the rear seat is 13 cubic feet. Interior space is actually quite spacious. I'm 5'10" and I fit quite nicely in the front seats and also in the rear seats. It receives 4 stars overall in the crash ratings test from the NHTSA. We've owned this MiEV for about a year and it works great to go shopping with. It's actually much roomier than you might expect. Now for the biggest surprise of all, range. When I was studying the Mitsubishi i-MiEV, everyone was saying that it gets around 60 or 65 miles of range. But in this one, I routinely drive it over 80 miles. In fact, I've actually driven it 100 miles between charges. When I do my shopping in Visalia or Fresno, I actually travel around 75 to 80 miles before recharging. And many times when I do recharge, I plug into the solar panels that are around town and I get a free charge from the sun. We love our Mitsubishi i-MiEV so much, we've named her Pikachu. By the way, MiEV stands for Mitsubishi Innovative Electric Vehicle. I thought I would have range anxiety, but after traveling with her for a year, she's never let us down. I always plan my trips in ahead, so I know exactly where we're going, our distances, and if I need to, where to plug in. I use free web-based apps such as A Better Route Planner and PlugShare. Not only do these help me plan my route, but they also show me all the EV plug-in stations that are along the way. And I can change the filters to show me just the free ones or the ones that have a charge to them. Speaking of chargers, let me show you how I charge my MiEV. The quickest way is to use CHAdeMO. When I plug into CHAdeMO, I can recharge in about 15 to 20 minutes. Now this will give me about 80 to 85% charge. And then from that, I usually drive between 75 and 80 miles before I need to recharge again. Even though CHAdeMO is fast, there's still another way for me to charge my car that I actually use more often. And that's with the J1772 plug. Now, charging that way can take up to 6 or 7 hours on a fully flat battery according to the manual. With my experience, it's usually between 3 and 4 hours. And there's a third way to charge your car. By many, this is the most convenient. It's to charge at home. Now, when I charge this way, it costs me about 2.1 cents per mile. Now, your cost will vary depending on how much you pay for your electricity and how hard you drive your EV. If you drive it a little bit easy, it'll be less. If you drive your EV really fast and always on the highway, your cost will be more. And here's a little known fact. Did you know with the Mitsubishi i-MiEV as well as the Nissan Leaf, you can actually plug your house into the car with a V2H charger. This means that you can actually run your refrigerator, your television, and other appliances off of your car's battery if you have a blackout. And the next is about maintenance. Basically, there's very little maintenance, as it is with any electric vehicle. For better battery health, run the traction battery down to about 1 or 2 bars every month or so and then completely recharge your battery. Tires should be checked and rotated as it is with any car. And you can check your brake pads when you rotate your tires as well. Under the hood, you can check the windscreen fluid reserve, your brake fluid levels, and your small 12-volt battery. The traction battery, that large battery that actually gives you range, that battery should last 100,000 miles or 10 years according to Mitsubishi. For those who want to know how quiet it is inside, here I am driving down the highway on the Mitsubishi i-MiEV, and as you can tell, it's very, very quiet inside. Well, all in all, I'm very happy with my 2017 Mitsubishi MiEV. The North American version is much larger than the Japanese version that I drove in Japan. My range is a lot longer too. And now for the lightning round. First off, the good. Surprisingly large interior space for such a small car. large flat cargo floor when the seats are folded down, heated front seats, leather-covered steering wheel, good climate controls with cold AC and toasty heater, rear-wheel drive, CHAdeMO quick charge port. You can charge it at home. It's easy to park. It has a 100,000-mile battery warranty, Mitsubishi's EV battery recycling program, and no tailpipe emissions. And now for the bad. There's no cruise control. The steering wheel doesn't adjust. Modest interior surfaces. Uninspired handling. And it lacks web or smartphone connectivity. And according to all my research, only 6 of the long-range versions were ever produced for the North American market. So, should you consider one? Well, EV shoppers who want to own the most affordable EV on the market, have short and simple city commutes, and who don't mind sparse interiors, should find the MEEV very appealing. Those who might look elsewhere would be those who have long highway commutes and want upscaled or luxury interior. Hey, and there you go, there's my car review. Now, this car is different than the earlier models that I've seen, such as the 2016 and before Mitsubishi MEEVs that I've seen in North America. It is also different than the global version that I've seen too, as far as having a longer range than any of the other MEEVs I've seen in the past. It also accelerates faster. Well, if you have other questions, please leave them down in the comments, and please give the video a thumbs up if you thought this video was helpful. And if you give the video a thumbs down, please let me know in the comments. And one more thing, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.